of my Maghda design, how it went to hell. No, I'm just kidding. I was going over some things with myself in regards to Maghda. I feel like everything's buzzing all the time. I just don't. For her, initially, I was trying to find a historical, like Edwardian cut, over bust shenanigans for her. I just couldn't. I couldn't find any reference material for what I wanted exactly. My general sound is already really low. I can only hear your voice, so maybe music is fine. I don't know. Oh, can't type. Broadway. Went to Santa Cruz Beach, Broadway yesterday. Had fun in and out of the sun for the first time in a couple years. Ooh, did you put sunblock on? Music's a tad low. Copy. Copy, copy, copy. Better. I just don't know what's too much, you know? SPF 50. Nothing got cooked. Because I know that, only speaking for myself, whenever I'm like, yeah, let's go outside, and I don't think to like slather up the sunblock, it ends up just putting a big old damper on my whole entire outside experience. So I was just being nosy and had to inquire. Did you sunblock up? Did you get a little burnt, a little roasty toasty? I could have sworn, look at there's Toru. Oh, she's so cute and everything that she does. Where are... I thought I had a zoomed in one that I was going to use already. Where'd you go? I thought it was already and I could just draw on it because I was lazy. Don't tell me I put it somewhere weird. Oh, I probably put it somewhere weird. You put everything in weird places, thinking that that's a great place for it. There it is. Wonderful. How did you get dirty thumbprints on it already? There's so much wrong with you, child. I'm just talking to myself about myself. I need boobs and I need butt, and then I can put this one in its place. Actually, we'll put it back here. Right after Toru. Designs after Toru. Oh, I need to do an Albedo design, but she's gonna get my full attention. Alright, so I couldn't find the cut that I was looking for, and I was like, what do I do? Bit loud now? My bad. Hold up. Better? Indifferent? Oh! Randomly alternate between sun tolerant, and I went out today as a... Ooh. And I know too that like different skin, so my brother and I came from the same womb, but the Armenian in him just, it stands out a little bit more prominently than me. I am significantly hairier than he. However, when the sun hits him, he just gets this nice like olive, just nice coloring across him. You're like, oh yeah, no, you look like a relative of Grandpa. And then I, you know, walk out to the mailbox and come back looking like somebody threw my shrimp ass in a pile of warm water, and I'm pink and red all over. With the lines. It's just, I don't get it. So my mom goes, are you not going outside? I was like, no, I'm not gonna go outside and sunbathe. What do they don't make foundation red. Oh man. Giannis, hello, good afternoon, Dis. Just wanted to say thank you for the Plat Prize. You got it already. Wonderful, wonderful. And I know that we've got more Platinum scheduled for our Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday stream. So if you weren't as lucky as Giannis to win yourself some Platinum, hey, hey, hey. The initial drawings do not show the underneath. So like I do have the breakdown for the moths. And I have kind of the overview for my skirts that I want. However, I don't have a breakdown. Arms, legs, the head I still have to do. But I need to do what's below. What is below? I mean, because even when I say below, I still think that these painters are going to be on top of one of the layers of fabric, and that fabric will come around and snap to itself to hide these, still allowing me to use the space. And we're going to also redesign these so that I can have pockets, tie pockets on the inside, but they won't be tie pockets because like they'll be around everything, so it'll be tied itself. I'm going to be making my first full boning and everything corset as well for this. I think it would be less of a mental mind F, if you will, to create a base black corset. And I mean, at that point, I can even use whatever fabric I want, right? So we can get a little weird with it. Or like use some of our Halloween, or if I find moth and or spider fabric in a cotton, or upholstery, not upholstery, I'd want to stick with the cotton. That way I can just align everything with cotton and cotton and cotton and cotton. It'll still be robust, but also lightweight, be able to be breathable and still inexpensive. I want it to look high quality, but still not break our pocketbook. I'm gonna do a corset. I'm gonna make a full corset to go underneath. This then also means that I don't have to worry about what the appearance of the corset looks like from the outside. I just have to worry about what the overlaying bodice that I'm going to be making on top of it will look like. So we can pull back out all of these really weird, funky boob slings. Let's just call them what they are, right? With nice weather coming up, it's good that both boats have interiors. If we ever do return to the lakes and the rivers I'm used to... Sneemius has, our boat has been out of commission for a little bit, and with the pandemic, haven't thought to even, put work into it. We directed our time elsewhere. And it seems like this spring, hopefully before the summer, all hands on deck, and something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I just want this corset to tie in the back. I don't want it to do any weird front thing. What is this? I don't want even the sweetheart though top on the, no to you. No to you. I feel like you're missing all of your guts. Oh no, you're in there. This just, I don't want it to have like large booby cups. Like as weird as that is, Mao. Hello. I want it to just be normal. So like, see how this one's got like the boop to boop to boop, like and like this one's got like the boop to boop, and then this one's got like the little bumps on them too for the chest. It was like a sweetheart line or something weird like that, or whatever. I want it to go straight across, but I don't. Like, this one would be fine. However, I don't want, I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to then at that point. There's going to be a cover over it. It wouldn't matter if there's a nip slip. Because I was thinking I could do this corset here. It's just a normal, you know, and usually you have fabric in case like a little areola or nip, you know, to kind of contain them. But I mean, if it doesn't matter, because there would be a bodice over top, who cares? We're of that nature right now. What does this one look like? Where's the front of the corset look like, though? Okay, I'm gonna have to dig. Scalpel. She's got like decorative crap all over the top of it. But that corset doesn't look like it was structurally made. Oh, it's got another sweetheart line too. It's not what I want. A bustier is like that.
More of a boob shelf.
A boob shelf? A boob shelf? We are not working on our, though I was trying to think of like, when am I gonna have a mirrored moment and have to work on like a boob pocket, a boob hole, a boob window like she had, and I'm like, Albeto's got a butt cleft window, which is a completely different situation all in itself. Completely different to show the top of one's butt crack. So, I don't know how does one work out the top of their butt crack? Cosplays, don't look at me. Look, give that shifty eye to Sobin. He's the one that drew her that way. And so that is what I will do. Go big or go home, Swing Ninja. Hey, how is your day going? Alright, what is this? I think this is... Yeah. Not what we want, but cool nonetheless. Alright, I already have that one pulled. I need this one pulled. No. I am going through here and finding any and all patterns that had a semblance of a corset on them. And I'm thinking that I might even have... Holy jumpin' Jehoshaphat. How many of... Oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel like I could probably learn a lot from finishing reading the sentence, the paragraph, looking at the back of the container. And I might have noticed that there are a bunch of painters on a bunch of these patterns. Interesting. But I don't think I have the Butterick ties pattern. I don't think I nabbed that one. So that one, this one's what? Yeah, it's got the painters, but it doesn't have the tie pockets, and I think that's gonna be in the Butterick historic pattern. Right now I'm just speaking in code, and you guys are like, I have no clue what tongue she's talking in. Oh. Swing Ninja, how was your weekend? Oh, let's just going through pattern boxes. No mind. No mind. I would like to make another one of those someday. Time is of the essence. Ooh, I like the sound of units being placed down on the battlefield. Oh, that would have been a cool outfit to make too. Oh, I used that for my wedding dress. Hey, I wonder. No. Nope. No, not this one. Nope. Nope. Definitely nope. That's a negative Ghost Rider. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hair in the way. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe? Maybe. Hey. How does this one look like that? But, oh gosh. I like that, the top of that, but not gonna, I don't wanna do. And because I've never done a corset before, I would like to have a pattern in which to reference and destroy. You know? Simplicity 63 what is that? 8363. Simplicity 8363. 8363. Well, how come there's a whole I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Nope. Nope. Not responding. Not responding to myself. Not responding to myself. That's pretty much where that one went. Hey, here's one too. This one's very different. However, I don't know when this would be useful, but it's so cool looking. Oh, I want to be able to use you, but I don't need to right now. Outlander. Pleats and hooks and hooks and pleats. I want the waist tie pockets. No, I didn't think I had the pattern, but you never know. In this assortment plethora across my travels, I thought potentially one could have picked up. But I was potentially incorrect in that hasteful assumption. What's this one look like? Those are all underbusts. Ugh, I don't want an underbust, I want an overbust. I want to keep them locked and loaded. But I guess, again, I would just be using the corset around the waist in which to bear the weight of the painters, the skirts, and the pull. So I technically don't need it to cover the bosom. Okay, now we're having epiphanies and recollection. Like now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. You technically don't. Might have to do some pattern research and see if there is a different corset top that we should be looking at. I believe for the pockets, though, I should find Butterick pattern 4484. I don't have that. And these ones, too, look like they are sweethearts. Yeah, I just... Why? Ah! Alright, so we are going to go with probably something more of this nature. I don't need... So at the bottom of this corset, they've got like the stays. I don't... The more and more I talk, the more and more I think that this one, something like this is going to be the route that we go. I would have to alter it because we wouldn't want... Then how do the boobies stay in, right? Like the questions. And I do want it to go high in the back. I want it to cut across the front, but go higher in the back than it comes off. I was looking at that in some of the tailoring for these. And that was something that I took note as a style. Oh, and with this one here, it looks like I could make it a B cup. Just let them spill out. Possibly. Use a contender. And this was the one that we used. This is not the style at all that we need. This is what we used for our Mad Moxie butt pads. To give us that booty. Oh! So, true Victorian. This pattern graced my presence at, like, pennies. For pennies. And I nabbed it up. I wish... I was initially going to use this. We were going to be doing a kill a kill. You know at the end, how the evil lady blasts off in, like, her spaceship white dress with all the technicolors? This was going to be what I used for the bottom of that. But that one, convention and contest-wise never got birthed. But truly Victorian does some amazing patterns. I wonder what they have in the sense of patterns for corsets, timely placed. Because I don't know if, maybe more of the costume patterns that we'd find at Joann Fabrics, like where those ones came from, will have like these. I love you, Yaya. I don't. And that was one of the patterns that we won. So I guess it would be nice to put that pattern into some use. It would. Again, going off of the trying to document everything. Oh, the pillow just hit like my lower back lumbar support in the perfect position, and I just had like an old senile like, back in my day when my lower back didn't hurt, I could sit in these damn chairs for hours on end without even fidgeting my legs. Oh, has anybody tried on their Crunchyroll or Funimation account to try to look forward into next week and notice that there is no next week? Because finally, it is time. Crunchyroll and Funimation are merging into one, and it is happening next week. About damn time. About damn time, I say. What I am going to do is I'm trying to keep a book of everything. It was recommended that, again, I am putting like product into the cart before we even know if there are horses on the cart to get us there. Yes, cancel your Funzy subs. It's all gonna be CR. But then even that, there are things that are leaving Crunchyroll because another anime studio is trying to. So like, we'll see where all this streaming shenanigans ends up. But they recommended having your handler or whoever is there with you flip through the book, flip through your construction book as you are talking about it. So I want to try to make sure that I have almost like an illustration. I feel like anybody in my community understands. I like photos. When you look at a menu at a restaurant, you can make your decision a little faster when you see photos next to every single meal. No, but to reiterate or to emphasize what I am verbally discussing, I do want there to be photos that I've drawn to go alongside photos that I have taken. I think that is something that for myself is just, it makes sense. It makes sense to be in that way. I'm also thinking that if I can keep my content, my product in one of these books, it gives me this. Something nice to present my work in. I can draw on top, and they even make these in hardcover too. I can make something on top of this, presentation-wise. This will be good to go. It also gives me like, I can only work in this parameters, if you will. I am. So here is the designs. My original design from 2017 when we started designing out this. Here, I'll get closer to you guys. I feel like I'm at the bank right now and I have to lean out of the truck window to see the teller. So here is my original design. We based it off of the in-game work as well as the work from their art book. And then I gave a little bit of extras, like for her neck piece, I want to corset up the whole entire back. Yes! I will feel like I'm a little claustrophobic. Yes! It will be a pain in the ass for Cinemius. However, I am hoping that these little extra nuances will be what we need to set ourselves apart. Also, too, with this feature, it'll hide any and stray pieces. My hair will end up falling out of the back, and so by having it swoop up so high, none of that will be able to be seen. So I thought, well, now that it is, when did we redo this one? 2020? I thought at 2020, pre-pandemic, let's dive into this, let's do this. And then, well, we were hit with a wall of sorts, if you will. So I was starting to redesign her. I redrew out the big design, and then started reworking what I envisioned. Over the last few years, my crafting skills have grown over the redundant and constant use too. So like I've got her original design plans and skirt plans that we had, and then, you know, the 2020 on steroids plans. So like we were thinking about going with a humble monarch train, because again, monarch butterflies, kind of, you know, moth family. So it's trying to stick with little nuances. The lights for her, I want to have LED purple lights through my skirt. Why purple, Dis? Well, because when she shoots off her abilities at you in game, they're purple. I initially thought they were green because that would go great with the colors, but no, it's purple. So we're going to do that. But at the same time, I've thrown in some of my own elements, which I don't know if that will come back to bite me in the butt, or if it will be accepted. That is something I don't know. So like, aspects of how her skirts work and how it's cut up. If I am a queen of moths, if I have 2 large moths that are going to lift my body up, initially I was trying to think that it would be great to put servo motors in here. It's been done before, the wings with servo motors, to get them to flat back and forth. Nope, I wasn't going to go with fiber optics. I was actually going to go with LEDs. And then almost do a... I want to be able to, like, party mode through her skirt, but not have to worry about the fiber optics trail. I want it to be, like, wiring that'll be strategically and embroideredly hid, and then, like, a light behind a moth. And then, like, together illumination, gentlemen. That's what I'm thinking of. But I've also, like, I want to give myself some large wings too. The queen bee, she's got wings. It doesn't mean she uses them. She still has her help. Her little wing, you know, her little moth posse or bee posse carry her fat ass around. So like, that's me. I'm just, you know, taking nuances from beetles and actual bug folk, if you will. I want to take designs and maybe make our own coins to make as like charms to hang off of the line of the skirt, to add to like sounds. And underneath the purple, I want to paint out mapping. I want to take the fantasy Maghda that we all knew and beat and had yell at us a bunch of times, and I want to give her a little bit more jazz, you know. I want to do prosthetic raised cheekbones. Ideally, if I could do like the multiple teeth, you know, for facial features, that would be awesome. So there's just some things that I want to tackle. I want to make her bigger and more of a thing of nightmares than she already is. So I've got these patterns as an idea to go for. Go with, work from. They got the butt here. I got a Stream Raiders battle a-calling me. Let's head over to that Stream Raiders battle. And what do we have? 3 skull. There's a bunch of people down here. What do we have? We got some warriors I'm seeing. Healers, berserkers. We gave melee the boost last time. What do we have over here? Oh, these guys are 20s. We'll curse them. We'll curse. We'll curse them all. Gotcha. Gotcha! And then we'll start this battle. But my next step is I've got the, I don't know if you can, oh, it's so light. I've got the line art of a female torso from the bust, like from shoulders to tops of the thighs, like mid-thigh. And then I've got the butt in the same. And so I need to draw out our painters. And I think I will only need this. I think I can save the butt design here for drawing out not even her tail, but the back of her dress design. That quote-unquote tail, if you will. Because there's a feature that hangs down in the back of Maghda that I think I've only seen a couple people take note of, and even then, like, they get one element of it or another element, and I want to make sure and try to get all the elements of it. So let's open up our captain's chest. We've got barbarian scrolls and a healer scroll. So loot is that Ludkey? Ludkey for 7 kills and 6 assists. Let's give you the healer scroll. Dare to be different. And then we will randomly grant Bua, Psychozelia, Novi Bear, and Dragon the barbarian scrolls. I myself will collect these. What do we got? Rogue scrolls. Gold! And, do we go? Ooh. Let's do it. Let's head up toward the gold chest. Let's go for gold. Let's go for gold right now. We'll start the battle. Going for the money. Show me the money. And I am... Are they both? Yeah, they are both. Do we place 4 skulls? I'm gonna place my warrior on the field for a 4 skull battle. Going back to my store, I think it might be time to... Nope, not yet. 1 hour and 19 minutes. Let's check down here though. What do we have? Yeah, we picked up both of those already. Oh, do I grab the Saint Scrolls? Sure. Why not? Alright, Raiders. I will place some battle plans on the field. Please feel free to place your units. Place them down. It's Battle Town. We'll do it over the whole thing. Ooh, and there's even an area down here. Yeah, go for it. Do it to it. And we'll zoom in up here. Ooh, I see Thomas placed down that Cerberus unit. Nice. Righteous. At this moment in time, though, I am going to quickly take a 5-minute break. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Is what it's telling me. 2.5 hours. When we come back, I have my painter's design. That, where is it? Here. We're going to be using this pattern. The 8579 from Simplicity. I do want to make some alterations. We're going to be doing some tie pockets that are not a part of this. They're actually going to be a part of Butterick 4484, which I do not have yet. Denemius, I probably should have ran out to the store before putting the truck in the garage, huh? I can wait though, and maybe grab your truck when you come home and take that one out, since she's just so cozy in the garage already. I don't want to have to disturb her. But I want to put the tie pockets inside the, I want to put the tie pockets inside my painters. But at the same time as I do that, I know that, yes, I want to have it part at the top of the painters, so like here at the top, but I also want the front to part as well. So I think I might need to do a reinforcement with twill tape, which is fine, because I've got some twill tape that I can sink on the inside. Though I wish... What are you? What is this? Apparel and crap. You're not what I thought you were. I pulled you out and you got a box weave going on. I want a hair bone. Ah! Well, I'll just use the twill tape that I picked up, to reinforce. I do have more. I picked up 25 yards of this, and I think for the not the pantaloons, not the cat. Oh, this is, look at the wrong one. I'm like, that's none of what I needed. What is that? For the painters, it says that we only needed 17 and a quarter yards of twill tape, and then I picked up how many yards of this crap? 10 yards, I think, and I only need 5.5. So hopefully we'll be able to reuse you. Oh, you know what might be the deciding factor? What is the deciding factor for you guys in your projects? We were gonna do an overbust corset, but depending on how much of this we have left, we might be doing an underbust corset. No, I could easily pick up more of this. I will also need to pick up more of the little nibbins things, but I didn't want to over purchase. So that's what we have. Where did I put? There they are. The directions. So we want C. C might have me redressing a mannequin too, because you've already got something on. So what are painters? Painters are the hoop skirts that only bow out from the hips. Well then, isn't your butt gonna be flat? Not if I give myself a moth butt. So just like the moth bottoms that are on the moths on my arms, I've made one that'll be big enough for my butt. And with that said, I actually wanted the top of... Oh, I put it in here, didn't I? I did. Thinking I didn't need this, but I do want it. I want to mimic... Yeah, I want to use that one just as reference for the butt pads. I will be doing a butt pad style fake fur moth bum for myself. That way, it is not just a like moth bum, if you will, or like a butt roll, but it's gonna like be in with these painters along the bottom of them to add to their look and to help push out. I'm going to be sewing in moths, our folded origami moths as well. Instead of tying at the sides like that, because this will also help with the... I keep calling them her beetle hips because they almost look like the shells of beetles that she has, her hip armors. This will help too make sure that those hip armor don't stick against my body, but actually sit in their placement. I am a petite lady and I want to have a banging silhouette, and so this is how we're going to do it. Cosplay, catfishing, it's kind of all in the same, don't you know? Alright, that said though, let's leave the table in the haphazard state we have it. Stack of patterns, a bug butt, a naked lady. As I pull her out from underneath the paperwork. Naked lady. Oh, I'm really nervous to start these painters. Like, exceptionally nervous to cut the boning and all of that. Exceptionally nervous. Where is this part in the... Oh, it literally is just... Oh, hold up. And then why we've started with this, it ties on the inside. I'm a sweaty lass, so the thought of having it tie and not be solid is enticing. Oh, where did I put it? Did I think I wasn't going to use them? We'll just keep them in here with Poison Ivy. She could use them. Poison Ivy, you cannot hold on to everything for a rainy day. I'm sorry. You gotta fork over some of it, my dear. Where did you put your stuff? Okay, maybe not then. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, we already know that that's a thing. But where are... that can go there. This can even go back here for now. That's... no. No. Yes. Pulling out the world's longest drawers trying to find these. So what I wanted to quickly reference to, yeah, those are for that. These here. So they have it where it ties on the inside. I don't want to have to F with ties. However, sliders I could do. And I remembered... Please tell me we've got... How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please tell me we've got 6. Please tell me we've got 6. Please tell me we got 6. Please tell me we got 6. I believe these are the right size that I need as well. Oh, ballerific. Oh my goodness, is this gonna be what we... And with it being twill too, it shouldn't be... Oh, yes. Buckle guy for the win. So what I'm going to do, instead of tying and having knots rub against the inside of my leg, I'm going to have these little sliders, and I'm going to push them toward one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, perfect. So we're going to keep all of these now with the hardware for this. With it being black and plastic. Ugh, perfect. Perfect. Picked up all my hardware from the buckle guy. I will make sure that I make a post about it. These are tiny little snaps. These actually might not be a bad idea too. How much hardware is too much hardware? We'll hold on to both of those. So I don't think we'll need big old buckle. I don't think, if I've got the sliders, because one will hook to the end and the other one will be a free end, we'll burn the side. Actually, you know what, we won't burn the side. We'll sew the side after we've slid it on, that way it won't slide itself off. But I've got a bunch of these little tiny clips. This will be how we hold, because realistically, having the tail be something separate that I could clip on to our base wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's keep all of this out. Yeah, to clip, especially if it's rounded upward too and not sharp edges. These are both good ideas for the undergarments. We shouldn't need that. I'm going to be doing a tie closure. Perfect. Okay, I'm loving it. Loving it. We're figuring it out. Figuring it out as we go. That's all I can do. Alright, now it's break time. Now that I had a slight epiphany as I was staring at something, realizing that it's literally only a page long. I don't know why I thought, just like this package, I thought there would be more to it, dang it! Yeah. We're going to dive in. I don't like that it ties in the front here, so we are gonna next that. Alright, I will see everybody in 5 minutes. If you have not already, click on that follow button for me here on Twitch. You can check out more of my content outside of stream via the Linktree link that I just tossed into chat. I will see you guys as soon as I go downstairs to feed my cats some treats and give them some lovin'. I think I'm going to come up with some Red Bull as well and a rekindled motivation. Ooh. Question. I'm going to put a poll up. I need you guys to decide whether or not we keep the cam like this or if we go overhead so you guys can see what's going on here. Unfortunately, we do not have 2 cams. I've been trying to figure out how to go about it, but like I want this one for documenting and my dilemma. Because if I hook this one up, there's different settings for taking photos as well as for hooking it up to the computer. So it leaves me with a little bit of a debacle that I thought, like, what about an old cell phone? And so I'm just... I'm figuring things out. Every single Maghda stream will be better than the last. That I can assure you. Alright, don't go nowhere. I will see everybody in just 5 short minutes. I got to thinking, this can't be as hard as I'm making it out to believe. So, I have my normal cell phone, but I also have my old cell phone too. And I was looking up something on the internet about how to turn my cell phone, my old cell phone, into a webcam. The only issue is I don't know if this cell phone can hold a charge anymore. So that's where we're at with this. But I'm just trying to think. I was trying to think during my because this would be so much easier to hang over top. It'd be lightweight. But I'll look into it. What is this? The Samsung Note 3. Ooh, blast from the past. Looking for a charging cable. Charging cable would have probably been tossed in with... Oh, none of this, huh? No, probably not. Well, that leaves much to be desired. I thought for sure there's gotta be a cable in which one can use to charge things upstairs, right? Famous last words. No? No, there's not. How weird. I'll save that for a different day then. Well, I've got things in the works that we can try to start. Note 3 is still a good phone and nice. So the issue with this one is this is when it had that weird, and I think my supercharger, or like how to transfer information, I know that it doesn't charge, and that was the whole reason I had to upgrade. I went from the Note 3 to the Note 8. And not when the Note 8 was new. I don't like change. No, we don't have anything there either. Why don't I have cords falling out my yin yang right now? Aren't they supposed to be everywhere? Isn't that like a tech thing? There's just supposed to be cables and cords everywhere. Joe boy, it was so good. All that peanut butter all up in my mouth. Alright. Digging into a computer bag. Ooh, hold up. Was that just as easy as I thought it was? No, damn. Why is one of these in here? Alright, well. Randomly ever need to charge my current phone while I'm up here. That's an option. But I would have thought for sure if I was to haphazardly throw cables to a device. Nope. Nope. Maybe? What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh. My headphones. And it's a weird that these are... Oh, these are my Samsung headphones. Okay. Well, found some headphones. For a rainy day. For all that running and headphone listening to that I do. Alright, and no, that's a negative. So there are... oh, there are no phone chargers up here that are like last year's phone chargers. What'd you use to charge? That's last year's, or like last season's. Because this phone charger here is definitely for my current phone. See, it fits. I think. Let's see. Plug it in. Charging my current phone. Cool. That works. That's not going to. I know that in one of these.
In the other room upstairs there is a box labeled for that stuff.
Yeah, but I know that I've got enough of that. Like, I'm literally right now pulling out a first generation iPod. Like, I know that I've got stuff like that, I just don't know where it is up here. What is this? I don't even want to share it with you guys what that is. That's my cell phone that somebody busted. I need to ever charge my iPods. I've got the cords for those. I've got more Apple cords up here than I know what to do with. Or an iPod. I wasn't joking. iPod. And she still works. How do I know? Because I used it a couple years ago. You gotta love the iPods! So I was also the person that would make the friendship bracelets around their phone cables. So like here are some old cables that I wrapped up in friendship DMCA floss. You know, I was a weird adult. I can't even say that I did these when I was a child. Interesting. I might have to go into your secret room. Secret tunnel! Synemius. Because I don't think I have any here. Oh, man. Gotta have a few iPods. It's the classics. It makes you remember the good old days. Alright, friends. 4 skulls, 121 allies on the field. Let's do it. Let's just make everybody a little bit stronger. Let's battle. Sorry, I'm quickly having a snack for lunch. A little peanut butter on some homemade bread. We thought we were so cool when you could transfer files. So I had a like Apple supported school that I went to college in. And I just remember it was so cool that you could use your iPods to transfer like art files, like a floppy disk almost. Hope you deleted your internet history. No, we're just looking for the cables. Mountain Lassie, please enjoy 2 Saint Scrolls. Where are you? And then we're gonna randomly grant Zalia, Synemius, and Thay the remaining scrolls. Oh. Alright. Very hard. Loyalty gold chest. We all know this one may never reach its final. Finale. Oh my gosh, speaking of finale. Attack on Titan. The last season. Part 3. Can you milk it out any further? It's alright, Diablo's saying the same thing about my Maghda cosplay. Oh. I'm gonna drop a Centurion on the field. I'm gonna go right here with my Centurion though. Raiders, please feel free to place your units on the battlefield to assist us to victory. This is our loyalty chest. Now, this will be the last battle that we do at 2 p.m. They are shutting down the site for maintenance. So this will be our last Stream Raiders battle before we take a pause with Stream Raiders as they go into an hour-long maintenance. So please keep that in mind. This will be our last battle. It is a 4-skull. It is hard. It is. So we'll end with a strong note. 43 more minutes. Yeah. All right. I thought I did do one. Yay! Damn, I missed it. Mountain Lassie, that's all right. You got you won the Saint Scroll though because you came out on top, victorious. So thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes I'm on it and I'll run those battles. Other times I dilly dally a little bit. Oh, okay. So that toast definitely gave me some discoloration there. Oops. All right. A corset and painters. We're gonna draw out. I need to figure out how and draw out all the details and working parts for this painters that I want, and so that's what we're gonna be doing. I would seen, but I had 3 ads instead of the usual one. Oh, weird. I didn't push any ads, so it must have been one of their scheduled. Well, yeah, because I only have it scheduled for a 30-second ad break, every like 38 minutes or something. Since I am horrible about remembering, like, hey, monetize your content a little bit. The cat's treats don't pay for themselves. Speaking of that, I do have half a bag of treats stashed into our desk drawer downstairs, so there's no complaining on their feline ends. But I do know that when Twitch does its running ad, because, you know, companies gotta make a buck too, that I don't know how many they run. I guess it's 3. I'll pick and choose my battles and Twitch. Alright, no, I want to actually pick and choose my battles. We're gonna go into the other room. I'm gonna headpiece take you guys with me. And then I need to take a flashlight. She's gonna be chilly. Because let's see how we use the cell phone as a webcam. Let's turn on this light. And I'm in. It is chilly in here. What is this? AV cables. Those look fancy cables. Old phones. Legacy cables. Old phones. There are no like cables in there. Those are just cell phones. Those are just cell phones. I know what I need. Ah! I need to go on an adventure real quick. Haphazardly. I'm running down the steps. I'm not even in your favorite room? Oh, you. So somebody is already enjoying the toys that we fixed. I come into the other room to grab our cables that I need, and Puck's inside the hut playing with the little ball that we had hot glued onto the coil. So somebody's happy that the toy features on the cat tree have been tended to finally. Alright, I know. I've got this cable here, which is like the doozy cable, but I don't want anything to happen to this cable. So we're gonna try to do it with its normal shenanigan cables, cause that's probably just some dead skin cells. Let's just call it what it is. I got good kills, but my strongest for the one wouldn't have happened against several days. Okay, let's plug it in, plug it in. Oh no, but really. Alright, well, sharing is caring. We will leave this cord up here, though. But where? But where, I say? That looks like a great place to forget about it. This will need to come back downstairs with me. It belongs in the power pack. It comes with me to conventions. I knew specifically where I could find one. Let's see, will she charge with it? She's charging. That's a good sign. I'm gonna let it charge. And I was looking at like what you would need to do to hook up a cell phone as a webcam. And they said that typically any cell phone should be able to do it, especially if it connects to Wi-Fi. She does, I tell you, she does. This pre-Bixby, yeah. They had something else though back in the day. What was it? Now to do this, let me use my other phone. I feel so important right now. I have a feeling, so it was saying to use this. How to use phone as a webcam. Some say that you need to... Actually, I don't think you do. I think OBS. What do you have for me? Feature, boop shoop boop boop. OBS, how to game webcam source, text source. Okay. The best that Subaru Outback commercial. OBS Studio source is adding game webcam overlay. That's not what I want. Option to IP webcam leaves nothing to be desired. You can switch cameras. You'll need a plug-in. So run it as a separate. Okay. We'll let it charge all the way. I will play with it and see if for next week we can get a second camera running. And I think that would be a perfect like second life for that cell phone would be to turn it into a webcam for us, especially a lightweight aerial mounted webcam. Because yeah, it's old. If it fell down or if something happened, worst case scenario, not the end of the world. Painters on the hips. Painters on the hips. Ooh, let's zoom in to our map in the corner over there. And they do come on the hips here, so I want this to... And then they are going to... Even if... So like as of right now, they've got the hangers coming off of the side of the hips and being very... I'm hoping that with the fabric, it won't be as like intrusive with that angle. So like this is what I'm talking about here. And it's this angle that comes off the hip. I want that to be a little bit more mellow, subdued. But let's see here. So we're gonna create a pocket hole here at the top, and then where it would come down here, I want to do another pocket hole here. That's exactly what I want to happen. And then this would come out. And this would come up. I'll show you guys what I'm drawing here in a second. Just kind of giving me an idea of what I am doing, since I have none. And again, all of this is just going to be extra too for me in ways to show my progress and work for our TwitchCon submission. So this is what I drew there. And just a little painter on the side. I do want to make sure that she goes over the same way on the other side. So that happens, and we will come off the hip with it. We will come down here with another opening, and opening here. Off of that, it will come straight out though, and then this would come straight out that way. So that one definitely gonna be off the page. That's fine though. We won't draw all of it. We'll gesture line, implied line that off the page. That's fine. 'Tis fine. Now, they also have this tying in the front, which was one of the reasons why I was concerned, because yes, I do want it to tie in the front, but I don't want that not to be visible. I guess we could do a double wraparound and then tie it in the back, but I'd have to put it through hoops, that way it doesn't do an ooh. But if I made the back of the painters a threadable, almost like belt loop tube, if you will, so that I've sewed it against the front so that it can't slide further past, but then had the belt loop on the back, that way as I cross them over the front, I could then belt loop them back through and tie it, which would keep then, you know how sometimes when you crisscross thread or string, they separate, then you've got like it's tighter on one side, and then that would assist with I like that. I think I am going to pleat the front too before I sew it down. I think that's going to be the best. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we're going to have pockets both on the side, the front sides, as a way of entry for me to, but I guess if it's open, that'll be a point of entry no matter what, which will be nice. It'll be real nice. And because I know that I will be rough on that front pocket, I can twill reinforce the front seam of that, and then also put some twill tape on the inside when I sew down. With it being open, I could also put lights on it too. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. And I can erase this pocket drawn here to show that we are actually going to do tie pockets on the inside. Yeah, so this here on the top will open. And I won't have to draw this opening because it'll be there automatically. Yeah. And then these will come down. And what? Go to like crotch level? No, it'll probably want to go a little further than crotch level. I bet you they would go all the way down past my crotch. Sorry, I'm just talking about my pockets. It only sounds weird if you make it sound weird. Just, what are you doing? I'm making pockets, dang it. Just want some pockets. But I want some tie pockets that'll go on the inside of all of this to like hold my cell phone, any business cards that I receive. I want this to be professional. I say how much I absolutely loved my Mad Moxie because I thought of all these extra little details about how I was going to wear it, you know, what environment I was going to be donning her in, what was the okay, so I didn't accommodate that like the bra strap hardware would bust and like I would drop a boob, but like that was completely different. But like how to travel with her. So again, as I was saying earlier, I had initially thought that I'd want to put servo motors in her wings. Back in 2017, I was like, yeah, we're gonna put servo motors in her wings. They're gonna flap like moths. It's gonna be perfect. But then I thought to myself, we've seen that. That's been done. I've got to get this girl from one place to another. And I thought that lights and all of that are great and all, but engineering and mechanics are, you know, something to take note of too. And the idea of being able to break down the moths where all 4 of the wings would successfully come out and come back together redundantly, almost like Legos, but not like Legos. That's just the first thing, like connects. That's what I want. I want to be able to be like, oh no, like we break the wings down and they all fit into a suitcase. Well, I would have. Pain is beauty, or beauty is pain. There we go. Pain is beauty. Beauty is pain, and so like I have nothing could be heavier than Garuda. Nothing could have been heavier than Garuda. I stand firm to that. Even the 5-pound resin hooves that I wore for that steampunk satyr, so much more comfier than Garuda. So I had anticipated that a lot of the weight, so that's also why the corset or the neck binding is going to be in a corset going up, because it's going to have clear straps that hook off the sides of it. And so my arms will be supporting the moths as well as that neck collar. I really want to make a Maghda that would be best friends with the Mistress of Darkness. So like if Elvira would be like, oh yeah, no, Maghda, her and I, we have tea every Tuesday. That's what I'm going for. We have tea on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays we wear black. I was trying to think of a different shape to make these.
Round 1, fight.
You know what I mean? A crafty jellyfish, when you're trying to think of what to do with your pocket ties, and you're like, I think I want to make them a different shape. Welcome on in, Raiders. I was snooping on you. You were sitting on the floor, it looked like, or sitting on an air mattress, which my lower back was like, hey, how come you haven't taken a page out of that book before? As you were hand sewing some of your garments together. I think it was yesterday? Today? Yesterday? I don't know. My days are all thrown together. How are you doing, Jellyfish? And welcome on in, Raiders. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, hello. I am Disfusional. My friends call me Dis. I'm sitting down right now. I'm a little lazy. But I'm an ultra widescreen gamer as well as a professional artist in cosplay. You can check out more of my content on my social medias, found at that nice convenient link tossed into chat. We also are affiliates with a couple of contact and cosplay companies too, so if you are looking for a discount on your next cosplay accessories or contact purchase from UniqueSo, you can use my affiliate link and code in the Linktree link provided. Always check with your optometrist though before putting weird things inside your eyeballs. Do it. But they are the retailer that I have used since the beginning of my cosplay career. Good, thank you. Lots of floor hand sewing. But we're halfway to, yay! I remember when you were sewing all of those panels together, so now you're finally getting that tail together. Oh, exciting. So what we are diving into on the San Diego TwitchCon end of the spectrum, so like, yay, thanks so much for that TwitchCon ping pong. We are starting with her undergarments. Initially, I was going to try to make her corset, a one corset, wham bam, thank you ma'am, all good to go. But I'm thinking that we're going to turn the corset that I had envisioned originally with more of an Edwardian, high hips, pointed front, to be a top covering bodice, and then I'm going to have to make a black, a lot of the corset patterns, because this will be my first corset that I've made from start to finish, have like that sweetheart bust line. I just wanted to go straight across. I even told Chad, I don't even care if we have a nip slip, there'll be a bodice over top of it. You won't see any areola. The pattern that came to mind is this Cosplay Mama Calls pattern I picked up in, I think, 2015, 16. It does have that straight across. I don't like, and I've never liked, the corsets that you need to like hook together. I almost lost like one of the also reasons, besides the belly button ring having inflicted and interfered with the stretch waistband of my sweatpants and being the real reason. It also like would get stuck in these things too. It's not pleasant. But that'll just be an easy alteration that I can make on my own end. And then we are going to be doing some painters. So those are the hip hoop skirts. We are using this pattern here as a reference. But we are going to be adding tie pockets to the inside, as well as, instead of tying the enclosure on the inside, I don't want to do that. We're going to be using plastic hardware as a slide mechanism to cut back on some of the bulk. I'm also then going to use our origami moths that we have been making to fill out that bottom edging and almost flare it out to help give our monarch inspired train. Sounds tricky, huh? But I love a good corset. I just need it to like, the corset itself is not going to be used to shape myself, but as a means to structurally support everything. So the back wings for myself will hook into this corset, or to the corset that we're going to make. The human-sized moth butt that I'm laying on right now. So here is, I need a Maghda booty. The human-sized moth butt that we're going to be using as a bum roll. Just small nuances, trying to tailor it toward the character, as well as keeping functionality in mind as well. Like, I want to be able to, any business cards, I want to have my cell phone on me, I want to have anything that I readily could need if my handler wasn't. I want to be able to like, where did you put that disc? I just pulled my cell phone out of my crotch, but like didn't. There's just, you know, a pocket on the side, and as I went up and in. So yeah, my corset is exactly the same, just for structural. Yeah. I in some of my past builds, my hips, they don't lie with the welts and the bruises that I have given them. So we're trying to be proactive instead of reactive with our strategy here. I have a bad habit of drawing everything out ahead of time in the orientation and like what I envision, and then I use my own design plans as my roadmap to go forward. So I will be pleating instead of gathering the top sides as we add the pocket to both the top and the sides. Part of me thinks too that I should really encase in that back, and I want to say in one of the other pattern that we had here, what did they do that too? How did they do that? So I'm cross-referencing a bunch of different patterns. None of them are historically accurate. Just feel like we should throw that one out there. But Maghda's not historically anything. She got two big old moths carrying her butt around because she don't want to walk, which I can relate to. Why walk when you can have creatures just lift you up and fly you away. Alright, what is this here? These is the Underskirt Narrow Hem. Ah, here it is here. They're gathering it. Are you gonna show anybody? Nope, you're not going to do that. Wow, they just gotta leave people to like guess for themselves. I like it. I like it. I'm only gonna give you half of the directions. The rest, good luck. Oh, they did encase it in. Painter's side and bottom to reinforce side edges. They did encase it in. I would have assumed it too, yeah. Well, now I am beside myself. So they are saying, no, you will. Well, no, we want to be able to change ours. I mean, I guess I could encase it in at the very end when we know with the actual structural and armor and the beetle bodies and everything that go on top, what the weight is going to do for our structural integrity. Because I might need to, you know, make them tauter. We won't be having that across the front tie. I ain't got time for that. No, but look at, they got it. Which means then, because I'm not going to do that, maybe I do need to encase it in. We got some things to figure out. But we are going to do moths down, pointed outward. Where are my moths at? I need one for reference. So, a crafty jellyfish on one of our, well, on two of our inside skirt layers. Don't mind all this stuff. I have hundreds of origami folded moths that we will be adding in. And now I'm giving my community the means to put and get their names embroidered onto them. But these are what we're going to have sticking out across the bottom. Cut some flyaways. I wonder, I could do... Let's just waste not, want not. I'm gonna choose different fabric too for it. No, I'd want it to overlap. Yeah. That way their wings kind of overlap on one another, adding to the volume. Yeah, yep. So they'd go wing to wing across the bottom. But that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just random, but hundreds of them. I thought it'd be funny to stop at 420, but we just kept going. Still got more. And I did put those ones inside my... There we go. These tiny guys, I think, are what we're gonna want to use. The smaller ones. Inside my purse for reference. Oh gosh. And then just don't look at the life-size wings hanging on the wall. Oh, you can't look at them. They're behind the chat. And it will be kind of hanging down like this. And what I just keep telling everybody is we hope that we get accepted. One of those things. We keep doing what we do and hope that we will make it in. I'm actually looking forward to painting the inside of the underskirt with the maps. Like, really looking forward to it. To the point that I think that might end up being my favorite part of this project, besides the big moths that I have no clue what I'm going to do with afterwards. And then I should find a moth or butterfly embroidery to go on the inside of the pocket. make one. A butterfly swarm, a moth swarm. I will have to digitize the bottom patterns that we drew out earlier. Use a gold on it. All right, let's pop off this battle before Stream Raiders decides to shut it down and do some maintenance. Remember, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which puts it at like their 11 or 10, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They are going to be doing some maintenance. So let's get our game done. That way we are not left wondering what's going on. What's happening here? And we're gonna make all the tanks stronger. Let's go. 4 skull battle, 102 friends afoot. Battle. Nice. Oof. We're taking some unit damage. Hey Sammy, Cerberus, just walking around. Don't worry, my tank, my Centurion Sammy is defending your puppy. Don't let him talk to you that way. I'm just walking with a Cerberus. Oh, I got hung up on some of the sidewall there. Oh yeah, I made it to the end. That's half the battle sometimes. That's half the difficulty. 200 gold blue for 14 kills and 1 assist. Please enjoy. We're gonna randomly grant then Hey Sammy, Spiral Seahorse, and whatever dot the remaining scrolls. We're gonna actually have to put a pin in the rest of today's battle. At 2 p.m. they are going to be doing maintenance, and I don't want us to be in the middle of a battle ready to go. So we will continue on tomorrow with our Stream Raiders. So thank you again, everybody, for dropping those units off and playing with us. We're just going to tuck all of this aside, though, in the meantime. If I get rid of this. Boop. Oh, we don't even have anything fun that'll go in that spot in the meantime. I'm sorry. I'm boring. Good boy, Cerberus, right? I believe. I believe. But yeah, we got I don't know how to make. We got something demonic going down on the inside. Okay. And then if we did like I'm trying to think, not vines. But there is like a type of filigree. That'll go with it. In the coming month, I will need to check at a couple of different locations. I haven't been able to find the fur that I ideally want for my moth butt. Because Maghda is pasty white, I want the moth bottom to be tan, or not tans, but like light browns or grays or a patterned white fur instead of just a regular. I'm okay having to shave designs into it. That's not a problem, but I want there to be some complexity to the overall. Unfortunately, there was not enough fabric in the original fake fur that I picked up from Joanne Fabrics, I think it was, for the previous shoulder moths to use that exact same one. So it does give me the motivation to pick up a different color. I found some online, but I just can't. I can't justify paying that much for, you know, 2 of these. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm not to the point where I need to have this fabricated to attach it yet. So until fake fur is going to be the last piece of the undergarments, well, besides the corset too, that we do, but for the bottom hip portions, because these will snap on, I think. I think we're going to use the clips to snap it on. That way it can easily be removed. The painter should be able to flatten and fold down, but if this was secured to the whole entire waist alterations, it would not package well. Even though like I could probably put, but again, if I was going to, I could squish them, lay them flat. This wouldn't, and so if it could just clip on. That's where we're at. That's where we're at with our thoughts. So we're gonna put the human moth bum off to the side. Actually, you know what I should do? I should pin this to you. That way we can all have an idea of the booty that you're going to get. I mean, obviously it's going to go down a little further, but I can just enjoy a good moth butt. That, it puts you up and not on a like makeshift table of my own demise. For the actual corset, I do want it to come down over around the hips. And it looks like it's gonna probably hit here, to be all honesty. We'll make it hit just above where the hips would be, yeah. And again, I was saying, I guess if it was an underbust corset, it would be okay. I just don't want an overbust corset. Not having to worry about gravity in one's chest during event just seems beneficial. Oh my gosh! So we'll just mock it up. I don't want it to come down too far. I do want it to cover my hips. That way any pinching of like structural and foundation doesn't happen. That'll curve in just a smidgen by the ribs. That's fine. Again, I am drawing... I'm drawing illustrations for my TwitchCon presentation to go alongside my work. One, because I really like drawing. But two, it's actually a like engineering guide. As I'm drawing this out, I'm thinking about everything that could go wrong, everything that will go wrong. How do I, you know, not have it go wrong? And so, here we lie. Just, again, I want it to go straight across, but they're saying that it's gonna have to have a split down the front. And if I just use that and put boning in its place and then put some, then do what, threading around the bottom bases, that way they don't punch through. I think that's gonna be a good idea too, even though I feel like it's going over. Why is drawing corsets just always seems so strange? So weird. So weird. Oh, cause that's not how it would look. Perspective-wise, that's why it looks so strange. I'm like, why does this look absolutely absurd? Ah! Where'd you go? I heard you fall out. You jumped out. Oh man, erase her down. Where did you go? Oh, oh, now you're gonna get all dirty and dusty and I'm gonna step on you. Ah, you're all the way in the back. Don't mind me, I'm just on the floor right now, crawling underneath one of my bookcases to, ow, run into the moth butt. Get out the way. My kneaded eraser fell on the floor as I tried to go and get a pink eraser that I just yeeted onto the floor. We're good, it's fine. It's all fine. I don't know where my hair's coming from, but we're good. Just had to go get an eraser. Crawling all over the ground seemed like a best idea to obtain that. So no matter what, it looks like corsets will come off with that almost heart, but those ones were extreme. These ones were extreme. These ones aren't just your normal. No. I'm fine. That's the one. So we're doing like what? An M201. And we're looking at an S 850 709. And then we're looking at a B. What I said 4460, 4484. Okay. You know, just some fun terms. Camisole, pantaloons, corset. They're saying interfacing. Here is the extras. Laces. Oh, bias tape. Only 2.5 yards of covered boning. I don't know why I thought it'd be more. And this does what? How many panels? 1, 2, 3, 4. I like it. So we're just going to draw some of them out. Oh, la da da. Yeah, I don't think if that's gonna be the center. 1, 2, 3. So let's erase. I only need to draw then, so we're gonna leave this one, that one, and that one, and we will widen them up a little bit. Because I only need the 3 panels for the front, 3 panels for the back. We'll do 6 all the way. That'll be fine for that one. That feeling of like needing to run to the store, but not sure if the deals that they are running. So we want to check out. Let me. Let's right here. We need to go to Joanne Fabrics. And I want to say I took a photo of them. I also wanted to check out too a different book on vintage and century period undergarments. Yes, I'm trying to tailor some of my pieces toward more of a period historical. Oh, B. No, and it wasn't. This was going to be the S 3635. The B would have been the corset. Yeah, okay, so let's change that then. But at the same time, I am very much so altering things. Like, this is the... So, for this cosplay, I'm not just pulling everything out of my ass. I promise. So because I live in Michigan, I was trying to find, like, what is one of the biggest moths that's for my area? Like, what's the biggest moth that's, like, I love that butt of that moth. I would like to do that, but have it be, you know, in a fake fur big enough for my derriere. So, like, I'm trying to find some things in particular and some things that, like, because I could spray paint and alter that. But I need to find the perfect base fabric, and I just haven't. And yes, that was definitely 2 moths mating that I just showed you. So, sorry, I just showed you animal sex on stream. My bad. My bad. Only a little sorry. But, yeah. And I think... Gasp! Stall! So that's how it's done. Butt to butt. That's how it's done for moths. And I think we've got plenty. Now for the corset, so I've got the black fabric that I'm gonna make my hit painters out of. The same black fabric is going to be what I use to make the moths that go around the bottom of them. The actual tie pouches, I could get a little creative with it, and I could use something different. I don't want to use like a crepe satin like we've used for some of the other moths that are going to be underlined. I don't have a black brocade either. Yeah, so I'm wondering, in my grapey tub of fabric with so much fabric inside, holy cow, I thought pulling that would have been a lot easier. Thank you so much for those follows. LunaPie Cosplay is that Tanya handmade, as well as Magical Girl. Hey, Magical Girl, did you see the new Magical Girl anime that's coming out next week, I think it is? Next week, I think it premieres? I was like, oh, this looks real cool, and I was like, Magical Girl. I was like, wow, what an exciting and adventure-heavy cover you've given us for this. So, like, here's some wine. And it would be great, but it's a little too long. It's like a husky length long. Husky hair. Too long. Too long. I only need, like, half a yard. That's the upsetting part. It's like, I don't have an interesting half a yard of anything. I'm just gonna sit on my tub of fabrics as I look through half of it, and then I'm gonna flip and look through the other half. No, what's it called? Oh, okay, hold on, now you're quizzing me. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna go to Crunchyroll. And I shall tell thee. Crunchyroll Spring 2022 lineup. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me more. Tell me more. Where is it? Ascendance of the Bookworm. Waiting. Ready. Spy. X Family. Love is War. Cannot wait. Where is it? I thought it was a simulcast. La da 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 da. Was it a hallucination? No. Okay, so it's called the Magia Records, Pulia Magia Madoka Magica Side Story Final Season. Actually, it says it is available now. Believe it or not, this is the name of it. And it's on Crunchyroll. Actually, here, I can even do you one better. Let me just click on this and send you the exact link. This is the link that I'm talking about. Here, let's go. Reply, paste, and I think that's going to take you to Crunchyroll, but that's what I don't think it's not the first one. It is the last one. But that's what Crunchyroll is talking about right now. But it's out already. Yeah, that one. The final season. Oh, it's a spin-off? Ah, okay. There are some things... Now, Fate does that too with me because they've got a bunch of different variants that have popped out. Oh, this would be fun. This has no purpose being in that cosplay. Don't even pull it out of the tub. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. I mean, if I could find something with, like, bats on it. Well, this is pretty. What is it? Oh, that's like actual suiting, but like only a little piece. Little tidbit. Little tidbit. Okay, need more. No. Huh. I wonder. There was a printed fabric that I had made a skirt of a while back that I thought this would be fun to do and use for something. Thank you so much. I haven't seen this yet. Oh, awesome! I'm glad we could add to your viewing pleasure. You're welcome. I hope you didn't have anything to do this week. Succumb to the anime. Oh, I found ghosts. I found Harry Potter. I found Link. I found the blood rushing to my head. There's the apothecary set. Okay. Certificate of Death. Oh, that would be perfect for her. Star Wars glow in the dark. Hair in my mouth. It's all delicious, I tell you. All delicious. Alright, I found something. A little flush, too. But I found something. Found some goods. Found some goodies. It's just... and just kind of... My tub spilleth over. The lid just is suggested on top of it. Oh, I cracked myself up. Do you want to know how you stab your ouch? I go, do you want to know how you stab yourself in the hand or in the foot disc? By leaving all these pins on this project as you put it in the tub. And what do I do as soon as I go to like put it underneath? Stab myself in the hand with it. Oh, you saw that coming. You so did. Okay. That, the lid, and then the pointy owie project goes on top. Yep. I mean, I don't even know why we're putting it. We could just throw it away. We'll never come back to that project, but like, hey! Oh, okay. And from the depths, I am here. So I do have this fun fabric. It has beetles on it. Not so much like moth-like. This kind of looks I know it's a bat, but it reminds me of a Kubro. Yeah. Those are all too small of scraps for me to use for anything. But they had like the one-offs on them, so just in case I needed something in particular, I did want to keep them handy. Keep them on hand, rather? That's a better choice. Oh, how much scraps do we have? Dr. Stein's blood elixir. But here we go. So, like, how fun is this fabric? I think this would be a fun... to have pockets made out of this. I would line the inside of them with black. I believe with black. Either black or white? Maybe it would be like a cream that I would line it then with. Because it's so thin, and I do plan on like putting a cell phone and all of that in there, but also so I don't like something explodes inside the pocket, it doesn't destroy everything. Then it would come to like, it would just be the bug, so like I would have to line it up over the beetles on both sides, which is possible, completely possible. So let's keep this fabric out because this is indeed a fun contender. Now, fabric like this would be great also for the inside of my corset. However, with this being white and not the ideal color for one to shed their skin cells against, I will be looking for if not just getting the same Kona black for the outside as for the inside. I don't want there to be too much. Like, yeah, I could do a nice heavier brocade or a suiting for the corset. Actually, a suiting might not be a bad idea. I bet you I could find a suiting that is a little smoother than the finish of a classic cotton fabric too. I don't want there to be too much resistance is what I'm saying, but I don't want it to be too heavy. I still want it to be able to breathe. Llama, hello to you. How are you doing this Monday? We are... Sorry about that. We're dividing and conquering, trying to figure out what we're going to be doing. I am diving in to the battle plans for our Maghda cosplay. I'm talking it out with you guys. I'm literally giving you a crash course into what's going in through my thoughts. You guys have told me sometimes that you just want me to talk it out with you guys. Well, now we're talking it out. Now we're talking it out. We are talking things. I do think this is the more of the corset style that we're going to go for. As much, and then I can do like an Edwardian style bodice. Where to put this stuff? Like, where do I... These ones are closed in. Okay, hold up. Let me see. I don't want a zipper. Half-inch my double-fold bias tape, pin in your pocket. Oh my gosh, you want them to buy? Oh my gosh, that's so mean. $22-inch zipper. What? Oh, A and B. And 2 packages, a quarter-inch wide bias tape. I'm looking for where it tells people to get their boning. Oh, they're going feather light for this. Yeah, that's not what we want. I'm not feather light. We're not doing that pattern. I just yeeted it over my shoulder. Nope. I found you from Stream Readers and found spooky fabric in the word undergarments. And some Red Bull. I am trying to I'm trying to work on undergarments for Maghda. I can already tell you we're going to be going with a high-waisted like Brazilian cut underwear that I'm going to be making. I want it to be high-waisted, that way it'll be underneath the waist of the corset, so like it won't want to slide down, like she's gonna be up there. And then I want it to cover everything, but not to like full cheek coverage to create extra drag on the skirts that are gonna be over top. So like funds out, buns out, you know, type of situation. Not worried about that. I already know what that's gonna be. That's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. We are working and trying to figure out the design for the under corset as well as the painters. Initially I wanted to go with an Edwardian style, corset on top of 17th, 18th century painters with then the like 17th century tie pockets. We're gonna keep the tie pockets, keep the painters. I'm adding to the painters a decorative hem. We're going to modernize the painters. Instead of making them tie on the inside of the legs, I'm gonna put some slide plastic. Hold up, what are they actually called? Let's use the correct terms. I was going to put some plastic strap adjuster, ladder lock buckles. Again, I don't want to have to feel on the side of my thigh ties and knots rubbing against my leg. If I push them toward the back of the design and just have them slide and have like a little belt loop that I pull them through. Ooh. But it'll still allow me to adjust them. You know, when you get to be a certain age, your weight fluctuates. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. So depending on good or bad or indifferent, I'll be able to adjust them, but it won't be on a straight tying, and you won't be able to see that crimp either in the twill tape too. That's where I'm going with. Gonna alert, but I'll be back. Oh, well, thank you so much, Red Rum. Have fun lurking, and we look forward to you gracing us with your presence later. And if not later today, we will be streaming every single day this week. You guys didn't want to see me on Saturday, so you guys will see me on Thursday. We're going to do our traditional Thursday night stream as well as our Friday afternoon party stream, so yes! And Wednesday's God of War. Tuesday and Thursday, Warframe. Friday, for our watch party stream, I'm thinking I might draw some emotes while we wait. And why for the hour before stream, instead of playing Warframe and getting ourselves into a mission that we probably like won't be able to finish before the dev stream, what if we just worked on our emotes as we hung out and waited for the dev stream? So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I do like this a lot. I like this idea. I need to draw my underpants. And so, because Maghda is all about bugs, I was thinking that my apothecary, that's what I've been calling this, my apothecary fabric. I was thinking that the apothecary fabric would be perfect for like a little hidden spice, but they'd also be fun. I could probably wear something like this, would look nice on the outside of a Renaissance festival costume too. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Hold on, I was going to do something. I wanted to draw it out. Oh shoot, brain fart. I literally had it on the tip of my tongue. I was like, oh, then I had to keep talking. Oh, why'd you have to keep talking? Oh. I was gonna draw my underpants. It's gonna go above that hip, yep, above that hip line. Here. Might as well draw them too. We're gonna make them. Where did that stupid eraser go? I just had it a second ago. Yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal. Oh, yeah, tissue for my nose. It's running and I gotta catch it. Oh, day one. I guess day one really was unboxing Maghda, but we can call today day one too. We can call today day one. Day one of Undergarments. That was day one of... Who's this girl? It's Maghda. Where have you been hiding? And I am going to change and take a photo of our hot mess. We'll just stage a photo. Like you guys don't do it from time to time. Oh, you should probably take the lens cover off. You'll get a lot further in life. Oh, we are too close. Actually, I would love to get you guys in it a little bit. Perfect. Fudge. All I can think is, you didn't get the stool. Oh, gosh, madam, you're in the way again. Man. I need to find a different place for her to just hang out. Again, just trying to, I'd rather have too much documentation over this build than not enough at this point. Some of the reasons why we have not made some of the international cosplay contests that we've entered is because of documentation. So we're just going to do our best and then try to do a little bit more. Just in case our best isn't good enough. Oops. To keep all of these items together, we don't need to use plastic. I hate keeping plastic around the studio, but I don't want to. I mean, I guess if you are the only thing that we're working on, yep, that's gonna happen. All right. Maghda, oh, I was like, I almost was like, hey, who threw the pattern over here on the floor? Which one of you jokers threw this sewing pattern over here on the floor? Oh, and that was me. Blame you guys. Put these ones away. Alright, and then I need to put her somewhere else. So, as great as I thought it was to put this butt on your tail in there, it is not going to be conducive for where I'm going to tuck you away. And I'm just going to tuck you literally on the other side for right now. There. And then we'll wheel in Sid. I've got lots to talk to you about. Like, first off, why do you have so much stuff? Where's all this stuff from? We got Nobara. Yeah, more Nobara, huh? My nose itches. Nobara, my nose itches. Let's get you on a different hanger. Yep. Good idea. So I need to make some room because when we start fabricating and patterning out our painters, I need a dress form that doesn't have anything on it to play with. We took all that time to put Maghda on. Oh shoot, I dropped it. Sorry. To put Maghda on the one dress form there that I don't want to remove her from it. However, I do want to not wrinkle the costumes that I already have. So this, okay, she's good to go then. Let's just leave that like that. Nobara, you are good, and I put your tights in there too. This was for our Medusa cosplay. Not really a necessity to have out at this moment in time. But I don't know where else to put you. So, that's where we're at with that. Now, I did pull out another, here we go, here. I'm gonna put both of these with that for now. Oops, I just headbutted. We have here another pin. Am I correct to assume that there's gonna be more pins? Yep, I was. Okay, come on. And she getting naked. Don't mind her. Don't mind a naked one. Trying to keep these skirts together since they will be used for our Tohru cosplay. Tohru will be happening. I'm hoping to get her wearable by end of June. However, I have a feeling that we'll end up doing the prosthetics for Nobara for our June cosplay guest appearance, and then definitely have Nobara done for Detroit's YomaCon, or not, sorry, definitely have Tohru ready to go for YomaCon at the end of October, beginning of November. So after TwitchCon, assuming and hoping for the best, we will be with haste switching things up for YomaCon. With haste. With haste. With haste. I'm trying to keep all of her little extra... Oh my gosh, we're having like a boob battle here. It's gotta be what dudes have when it comes to like swords, right? We're just breast bumping one another. Sorry, mannequin. Okay, you're ready to go. I really dislike having all of this hanging back here. I wish. But I don't. When I ventured down, I gotta hit up IKEA. I will pick up a smaller one. Clothes rack or stand would be ideal. They've got small ones. I've got like tall 6-foot ones, but I want it just to go in the corner there. Just to hang some things on. And then if this is the case, she doesn't need to be this tall. And that'll be easier to deal with too. I'm gonna put you in the corner then for now. Beautiful. Oh, that frees up. You can't see, but I've got so much more room off to the side here. Oh, awesome. It worked out well. Worked out well. And you guys can go back in here for now. So for those of you that are just stopping by to this one, I am going to try to, out of some of the leftover fabric that we have for Maghda while we're going along, make this for Sinemia, since they will be a part of my ensemble. An accessory, if you will. And then I'm going to need them to pretend like they are actual accessory, and they end up following around face first, back first, you know, you end up killing them all, and they're sprawled all throughout the scene. That's what we'll need. And let's see here. We're going to throw these away. Let's not try to clutter our workspace. I still have to put that away, but that's fine there. That's fine there. That's good. Those are good. You are doing your best self. Being your best self over here. That's... You just keep holding that ruler. Alright, so... I am going to put this up here. Yep, no, that'll be good. Hi, Sinemia. Oh, it looks like I am going to, need to stop by Joann Fabrics on our way out, or better yet, when you get home, I might steal the truck while you are showering. Head to Joanne Fabrics. You can wind down from work, and then I'll come back, and we can head out to go grocery shopping, I'm thinking. I just need to stop by and check some things out. I know it's not the best location for checking out this stuff, but I just... It's moments like this where I'm like, you know who would have let's see. So we need you know what? It's 4.5 hours. I am doing a little kid bathroom dance, and I am notorious for like sprinting down the stairs because their bladder is going to burst. So I am going to quickly, about 2 hours since our last break, I'm going to quickly take a 5-minute break. Give me 5 minutes to go and use the little girl's room. Dick, what? What if I want to... Oh, what if I want to pick up things? You mean dick up things? I mean, you can come. I hate to feel like I'm dragging you to the store when you really don't need to be there. I just need to see if they've got the patterns that I want to check for references that I've already done legwork on, and then I need to check for their fabric selection. I have 2 coupons. Yeah. All right. 5-minute break. I'm going to pee my pants here in a second. Like, I seriously, I gotta go. I will see. If you have not already, I'm haphazard. Check out my socials. It's so much more, bow-tied. I will see you guys in like 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Drop that follow if you haven't already. Exactly, Thomas. I gotta I ran like a 10-year-old coming in on recess. I forgot to ask the recess monitor if they could come in early to use the restroom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how. I don't know how Mama Dis didn't have to deal with me like soiling my pants or like peeing myself more often as a child. Cause like my mentality now, I don't want to miss anything. What'd you guys do? Did you have fun without me? What'd you do? Like, that's my mentality. That of a child. Come down to me. I don't want to stand up the rest of the stream, so see more of my workspace. I'm gonna take my shoes off. And I'm going to kneel on the chair. I don't know why. It's happening. Alright. I thought to myself, do we look things up, right? Who looks things up? Looks things up what? So let's head to the watch party scene. And I am going to cough in your guys' ear holes. I'm gonna look some things up, dang it. Let's see, if I just try to find with my little tiny eyes, opening up a window capture. Trying to make it big screen. Oh my gosh. Mucus. It's spring. How do you know spring is here? I'm slowly dying. But like, only with mucus. I've only been overrun by mucus. That's how it goes. All right. Let's do this. I wanted to show you how I work the internet. Oh, guys, you burn yourself so good. There we go. Try to line it up perfectly. And I had checked out literally, the site couldn't get any more original than corsetmakingsupplies.com. They had... Don't look at her bosom. Stop it. They have patterns here, and before I even run to the store to try to find a corset pattern or settle on a corset pattern, that's what I hate. I hate having to settle. And with my inability and non-knowledge, so this literally, right, that almost looks exactly like what I have here. Oh, they've got a whole lot of nothing on that side, so let's... Fashion corset patterns. See how they've got like the little... Oh, you have... Where are their historical? That's what I'm looking for. And I need them for here. Stalled like not looking at anything from over this rim of coffee. It stays. See, I just they just all. I don't know how to appropriately say. They just all look too cheesy, too cheap, too I don't even know the correct term. That truly Victorian. That was the company that I picked up that hoop skirt from that I love. There's an underbust. Like this is a perfect, yep, Edwardian style, like top. Yeah. Oh, maybe this is something. Let me open that up in a different. Let's see what we got here. Kinda. I'm looking for something basic, and then I'm gonna alter the back of it to come up a little bit. One, because ain't any of us here getting any younger, and any back support that I can take is gonna be great, especially since I'm gonna be hooking things into it. Interesting. But again, I don't like this faceted. It's so that you don't have to keep lacing it up every single time you want to wear it. There's nothing out of the ordinary about that pattern. Let me check out this dealer. Kinda. $6.99, does that mean that it's a digital one? Ooh, I do like a good digital pattern. Again, it's got the notches going up the front. And I get it, you know, makes it easy to take it off, take it on, take it off. But like, I want to be locked and loaded. The only way to get me out of this is to cut me out of it. But I know that this does have to do for fitting and styling purposes. Yeah, see, here's one of those ones with the like little cuppies. Smoosh them down. Don't give them any cuppage. This is an under bust. Actually, what's this? A riding corset with gray 12. Nope, that's not what I want. But this is what the corsetry hell that I have been in the last little bit. Because inadvertently, even if I don't want this to quote-unquote shape me, like I'm not using the corset to really cinch in the waistband or shape it, it inadvertently is going to. And so I want to make sure that I pick a shape that is... Oh, corset bust. Oh, that's fun. Interesting type. Historical fashion just kind of leaves me dumbfounded sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, that seems like it was revolutionary. Why did we derail from that? And then other times I'm like, oh, hold up. Who thought that this was going to be a simpler way of dressing oneself? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some hunting, some hunt. Yeah, I don't want the faceted closures, and I would rather have Synemius take a knife and run a knife through all of my strings as a quick way to like at the end to like take the costume out, then have to like in a non I'm even talking like in a non-sexual way, just like you always like I mean like you feel them rotate while you're wearing them. I get the purpose and a time and a place, and especially for like if I was doing a corset that went over top of clothing, like for Renaissance Festival. Oh yeah, no, it's perfect for it. But if I am gonna be your Queen Maghda, lock it down. What's this? A short English leather corset. Oh no. I mean, yes, but like, ooh, leather. Nope. Don't despise myself that much. The ageless patterns. I don't know why I gave them an accent. PDF patterns. I'm down for a good PDF pattern. Whoa, a lotus pattern. That is awesome. Oh, and it comes up high in the back. And then we could wear whatever we wanted for our bodice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a... That's fun. That's straight fun. Hold up. And then this one here, it does have the little buckles in the front. Underbusts. See how I don't want the heart-shaped top. This one's a little bit more docile, more subdued. That's why I like this. It's just support for the hips. That cut is beautiful. Like what a fun bottom hem cut too. This might be more or less what we're looking for too. Victorian undergarments, I believe. Without the frill, without the ruffles, and they go down too far in the front. Ah! I need my vagine to be free. The best way I can describe it. But I don't want them to go down that far in the front. Simplicity, you don't have patterns. But again, anything that is, this might. Expect it back soon. Pre-order. That is a fun. But this was the site that I picked up my boning. It's plastic covered steel. Go big or go home. I figured since it was going to be supporting the beetles on the side, that it was best to get something steady. But yeah, okay. Yeah, that's huh. The struggle. She's real. The corset shape. Llama! I don't know. I'm so indecisive and I'm at a loss of what to do. You know? I'm trying to think of if I know of any other corset vintage corset sewing sites. Let me see if I can find one and I'll pull it up. How to sew your own corset. Free pattern. I mean, I do like the word free. Let's see what this lady's what is the shape of your corset? Oh, that's not stupid, but not at all what we're going for. And I see why you issued it out. I bet you good. I'm sure all the kids liked it, but I just don't want that. Oh, it goes down super far. Easy Victorian riding corset. Why do we think it's called a riding corset? Llama, do we think that people are doing a lot of riding with it? Edwarian, antique Edwarian. Holy, you hope that your butt covers that over bust corset pattern. Then it's got that weird, like, top thing. Corset bunny suit pattern. I mean, I'll come back to that. That's an underbust completely. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. I've hit a wall. where I feel like I may or may not have done enough research. I just... What do you 18th? Over bust. Maybe I just have to suck it up and do an underbust corset, and then that means I have to wear an normal bras. I just... Trying to not have to. I didn't even think of doing something like this. This is completely different. Hold up. Come back here. Come check this out. Check this out. That's cool. And cut it off here at the shoulders. Little moths. That's real cool. I don't want the lace up the front. What's this one? Oh, that's the same one. It's got the hooks on it. I need it to be strapless. And we won't find something with stays like this that's strapless because she won't fall down. This isn't a bad one. 18th century inspired corset. Oh, so this is somebody else's corset. Are you selling the pattern? I just need a base. Renaissance corsets. No. Like, see, this is, I guess, more so. I just make it one piece. Like that gaping ravine between one side and the other did not exist. It doesn't exist. I'm just staring and judging people's chest slings. See, there's not a lot of, so hold on, let's change that then to 17th century. See, I'm guessing that what if I took the word, did they not enjoy the word overbust? Is that just so juvenile? Yeah, okay, so it is kind of like a 17th century. Yeah, but without all, yeah, they are doing the cinching in the front. Dang it, 17th century stays. Yeah, I don't. And it's because it again has the over. I don't want it with stays. That's my only. I don't want stays. So like we would be straight going. Corset sewing designs. I can't believe I'm not gonna have to make the one that I want from the ground up. I can't. It's hard to fathom that we've come across more neck corsets than we have. I obviously am getting the century in which and it might very well end up being alright, hold up. Corset book. Sewing book. I feel like maybe there's something I am forgetting. With the CD-ROM? Wow, it's been a while since we've seen a book with a CD-ROM in it. More people have written a review about this one. This is guess what's in my shopping cart right now. Don't you judge me. You don't even know me. Cat litter. Otakoi. Otakoi. Cat drink filters. Shh, it's fine. The basics of corset building. A handbook for beginners. I want, like, of corset history, I think. More like a pamphlet. See, that's what I was afraid of. 19th century fashion and detail. Corsets. Well, I guess if that's the name of your book. Stays and corsets. Ah. Interesting. Let me take a look inside. I like looking. Do. That's. Oh, how to draft. Oh, it's one of these types of books. We've all been these ones where they tell you what tools you'll need at the beginning. Point to point. Oh, Goju-kun showed me about the point to point of the nipples. I learned all my knowledge from Gojo-kun. Dress up, darling, for the win. Air 5. Great book for beginners. Lovely project. Huh. Disappointed, but worth keeping. It's all fun and games until you read the reviews. Great resource, but it starts in the 1700s and goes up into the 1920s. Oh, and most everybody wants the 19. Oh, what's this? Yeah, she's got the tie. I don't want the ties, and she's missing part of. But I guess then that is the answer that I need. This should be enough. The corset. And at that point, the question that we ask ourselves is, we need to check out Joanne Fabrics next week, said. Here's why. We're gonna see what patterns are on sale. We're looking for Butterick. And if that's the case, then I will hold off on going to the store today, April 2nd. March 31st, April 2nd. Oh, this one was the 6th. I don't want this one then. I want 7. 4, 7, 20, 22. Early ad previews for next week? What? How do you get the early ad previews? To 22. Nope, this was a scam. I already know this one. Gosh, here I am trying to plan ahead, and it's trying just to get me to do naughty things with my email and password. No. Alright, though. I need to then take into consideration this pattern here, since this will be the one that I do. I will, knowing that I can just straight alter it, gonna alter it. I'm not going to make the pantaloons that definitely have the crotch built-in pee hole. You know, like the parting of the, yeah, okay. For this, it says we're going to be doing the corset, 45 inches. Wow, it says I need less than a yard. Interfacing. Yeah, we'll get. I have. Oh, do I have enough interface? I'll have to. Why is there something sticky on the other side of my desk? I knew it's. Oh, it's tape. I was like, only I'm here. There shouldn't be gum. Sorry, I got flashbacks. I was like, why is there gum? It's not gum. It's tape residue. My bad. So it's saying that for this corset, interfacing fabric, it's saying less than a yard. Interesting. We will. Interesting. Interesting. That's all I have to say. Huh? My bust. Wow. Wow. Hold up. Why does this? What size do I make? We're gonna have to do some measurements. I don't think. Why is every single pattern? There's only one type of ruler and measurement. Why, when I look at these, does it read different? Why would you even give me the sizes that you flippantly think we should be, and then give me some asinine numbers below? This one says that a size 6. Oh my goodness, I wanna just... Who put these together? Who put this together? We need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Okay, so their whole entire procedure for measuring out somebody for this is in a whole different world. Ooh, an owl. I don't have one of those, but I think I've got some tools that we can use in place of an owl. You know what I mean? Not the hoo-hoo kind, but the stabby-stabby, pokey-pokey, enlarge this whole kind. What is going on here with this? Alright, so I've got the front to back. What is that front to back? Oh, that's for the camisole. I'm not making a camisole. Who needs a camisole? I wish I had more confidence in myself when it came to this. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I keep thinking, like, how big of a nip slip could this lead to? We'll be fine. We'll be, again, bodice over top. Alright. So, double checking through corset 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 12, 11. Making sure there's no surprises in the directions here. So yeah, stitches interfacing. I'm probably going to interface all of them. It actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just back them with the same fabric, especially if I'm not using a suiting. A black suiting would be ideal. And I'm over the year. Remember when we used to have to write every little thing down? Now I'm just going to pleasantly take a photo of the back of this. And I can take a couple photos. So here's this. And then I'm gonna go over here and take a picture of, oh, I guess I did get that, because this side is in a language that I cannot comprehend. So we don't even need to try to humor ourselves with that. Alright, and then I am going to take a photo of the back of this, just so that I have this one too. Okay, awesome. That one I'm using the bum roll for reference with the moth butt. So now it just comes down to, and it's going to be easier just to read off my phone. Oh, probably not. Here, let's get that stupid thing that I keep dropping all over the way. So let's see here. It's just shiny and reflective. So we want... Or, no, maybe. Do I K-tie do a corset in the apothecary fabric. Well, no, I'd want to do it in a dark fabric just in case it does, like, it would be last notice to be like, oh, I see a little rim of black peeking through on my armpits, rather than be like, is that a beetle or a death's bottle of poison on your armpits? So, yeah, we're gonna go with the black. And it even says here it recommends a cotton or cotton blends. And it is saying that I need only 1 yard. Because we're going to be doing the elevated... Hold on, Mama Dis is calling. Hi Mom, you're on speakerphone. What's up? We're streaming right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I will call. How long are you streaming for, hon?
I got a little less than an hour left. I can give you... I'll send you a text message when I'm done. And if you are free, I can send you a phone call then.
Okay. Well, I get out of work at 4:30.
Oh, okay.
So can I call you on my way home?
Yep. Just straight call me on your way home. Don't even bother texting.
Okay, you got it, honey. I love you. Have fun.
I love you too. Have a wonderful rest of your workday. Everybody says hi, Mama Dis.
Hi. Bye.
Love
Talk to you later.
you, bud. Bye. She told me she gets out of work at 4:30, which it's only 3:08 now, which means that is she not working now? What are you doing? Are you like in the back storage room? It's Mr. Sausage. I'll make sure to let her know. She calls every once in a while. I didn't think it would be like I actually think it's about the taco party that my brother's throwing for my niece. It's her birthday's coming up. And they're doing like a taco bar party. And I think she's calling to be like, hey, you know that text message conversation that you put on mute because people just kept spouting off inside of it about random things that didn't involve the child's birthday party and taco party, which they still did not tell me the theme of the birthday party. Aunt Dis always makes sure that she, 1, washes her hair, 2, doesn't, I don't know, we haven't been doing it that much. I try not to wear as much makeup when I go over there, but I've been pleasantly not wearing as much makeup while I'm enjoying my time with you guys. And then 3, I always am in theme. Be it cat ears, Pokemon attire, or so be it. I come dressed appropriately for the occasion of birthday shenanigans. So I think that she was calling to say, like, she's bringing probably a salad to the taco party. And I'll probably bring desserts and sugar. Oh, or Sinemius. I could make your family's avocado dip. And then obviously ration out, only half of it goes to them, and then we keep half of it in the fridge and just pretend that this was all that we made. But it's been a minute, and usually it's not a, it's kind of like a salsa if you had to label it in a sense, but it reminds you more of guacamole, but it's missing some of the key elements that guacamole has, like smushed up avocados. Instead, they're like diced up real tiny, and tomatoes and heartburn and deliciousness and corn and upset stomachs, but it's just so good. So good, I swear it. Oh, Sinemius, I just remembered. You have a prior appointment that you very well may not be attending the taco party. So you definitely want to make sure that I put some portions away in the fridge for you. All right, back to this. I want to do a couple of alterations for it, and I don't want to be strapped for fabric. So I would rather pick up, I've got a 50% off coupon, so if I buy 2 yards, it would put it at the price of 1 yard. Plus, I think I get 15% off. I line it though, I'd want to line it with a solid. That way it doesn't go in. If I don't even know if... Okay, it'll depend on the price. So, one side at 1 yard. But I'm definitely going to want to line the entirety of the inside, just for stability purposes too. Which makes me believe that maybe I should go with more of a suiting. But if I do go with more of a suiting, do I fuse then that suiting with my decorative fabric? I have the fused material already. That would add strength to the fabric in its integrity. I'd still serge it. I would still need to interface the appropriate sections with it being like that too. It would add some... We might have to deal with a little bit of puckering in some areas. I need needles, sewing needles. However, to avoid the puckering, if when it's on the mannequin, since that mannequin is sculpted to myself while I'm wearing underwear, I think, yeah, okay. So no matter what, even if it, okay, so if we go with that, no. Because then I would want to do a black. We do want it to be black, but I do want a suiting in cotton. Like a cotton suiting would be great. Get one, that way that can be the inside. Then I can do the iron-on. Random, thank you so much for that follow. Astrias, thank you so much for your follow. And Bay Hudson 39, thank you so much for your follows today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, the start of yet another week. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome on in. I am Disfusional. I know that a lot of you, your new faces came from the Crafty Jellyfish stream. They are currently working on their TwitchCon for Amsterdam submission. I thoroughly enjoy our different time zones and being able to watch you in the morning as I get ready for my stream on some occasions. And so thank you so much for bringing your friends and community in to come and hang out with me. If you guys have not checked out a Crafty Jellyfish, I implore you, please go and do so. Check out their content. If you like the random chaoticness that you see here, you'll love her. She's so much more organized, bubbly, wholesome. Young, not as wrinkly, not as sinister and turned brow at the world. No, but all jokes aside, truly go cheer her on through their journey with TwitchCon, and we wish you best of luck. Hand sewing away. I will have to try that though. I thought I was like, oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of like sitting on the floor. I might have to steal your idea. Maybe, I don't know if I have a inflatable air mattress that is small enough to fit in this location, but in an inner tube. I said inner tube, and initially I was thinking of just like a going down the river inner tube, but as soon as I thought that, I was like, one year I went down the river in an inflatable chair, and I was like, hold on. I still have that. That would be perfect, because I can't bring my Greyhound chairs up here, but I love that idea. Loved it. I will have to borrow and definitely give full credit. But yeah. Grommets. Why we are doing this, let's check our grommet collection. I will not purchase, I won't do it. If, I won't purchase grommets from Joann Fabrics, the one-sided. Nope, 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 nope. I need a 2-cap. Speaking of a 2-cap, where are you guys? Oh. Chilling in a tub. Q, 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 Q. So I am going to need, how many did they state? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it say? Doesn't. 2, 3. This is not the back, this is the front. It's back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna say probably an even 12. I get a lot of my tools, either like this tool here I got back when I was doing leather, working from Tandy Leather & Co. Welcome, thank you for joining this magical and creative stream. Please enjoy your stay. Mr. Havens, thank you. I will even repurpose kitchen utensils. You know that old poultry cutter that you had? It works great with cutting foam. So like, yeah, I just randomly keep things. This is the best, one of the best tools ever for working with your split jump rings. It literally parts them. I even sometimes will pull this out if I've just gotten my nails done and need to put a new key on the key ring. Oh, tweezers. Studs. Ooh, Magda, will you need studs at all? Like spikes? Ooh. Some people, I could do spikes on the top of her head. I mean, I'd have to get a little bit bigger of a spike. But that would be dangerous. Ooh. Pet the kitties. I will. They are downstairs right now. It is filthy upstairs in this studio. The floor is gross. There's so much string and everything on the floor. What are these? These are snaps. I'm checking my grommets. And I think we will be fine. I've got plenty of silver grommets. It looks like my gunmetal ones are these the medium posts? These are, yeah, that might be the issue. Well, I guess these are, there's nothing different in the posts, right? Are they all, yeah, okay. So we got plenty of double-sided grommets. I'll use a hand press to put them onto the corset. I will never again try it, where is it, using one of the little hammer these, or the hand press where, like, nope, 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 nope. But looking in here, I'm seeing some of the other hardware that we acquired for different cosplays, thinking I was going to use, and then ended up not using it. A lot of these things, it's just easier to buy in bulk, like my snaps. So that's why there's so many of them. They come in like packets of 500. And again, I get all of my hardware non-sponsored from the Buckle Guy. I love the quality. I love the quality. We've got rivets, double capped rivets in 2 different sizes. I have this like brushed metal too for the rivets. I like that. I like that a lot. I might end up spraying or like sandpapering the surface of some of these rivets here, the longer ones, and spraying them down with a gold automobile finish. We got some D-rings. I know that I need plastic, but paper. She's got, I picked up something like this as a example. She's got these little almost circular doodads on her legs. This would be too heavy. But I feel like we should be able to make something out of wood. You know? So yes to the grommets. We're good on those. I'm gonna definitely leave the grommets alone. Oh, hold on, I should probably put all the hardware away though. How about we do that? Probably be a shove that in the center. Yeah, close it up. That'd probably be good. Don't put half of it away, put it all away. Okay, grommets, check. And so that would be 24. We had plenty. Plenty. Yeah, it's right underneath the press. We'll leave that there. 2 shoelaces, it said. In the past, I have used ribbon. I am certain that it would be appreciated if I used shoelaces with a nicer beading end. How long of shoelaces does it say? Corset. I'm not gonna do the busk. 90-inch white bootlaces. 90 inches white bootlaces. Well, okay, not white. We're gonna go black. White is way too pure for Maghda. Okay, I have a ring that helps open jump rings. And use a staple remover to pry open key rings. Interesting. Those pliers just do it all. They literally have like a little cha, and it just clamps down in there. And I was doing chainmail, latching that onto chainmail scales. I'm trying to think if they're around here somewhere. Are these them? No, that's just the chainmail. Nope, that's definitely rope. I pulled it out and I felt it. Somewhere around here is a whole entire container of chainmail scales. And as I sit here and talk to you guys about it, I'm bewildered. I have no clue where they're at. Interesting. But I had to on these little jump rings put scales, and then had to chainmail the jump rings with the scales together. Yeah. Just makes life easy. It's one of those tools that you pick up later on in life and you're like, man, how come I didn't get this like when I was in my teens and I was constantly juggling keys and this would have been handy back then. Alright, and double-eyed. I'm gonna make my own bias tape, not worried about that. Seam sealant. Now, when they say seam sealant, are they talking about my tacky free check, if you will? Let me see here. Typically, any questions you have, any sort of are all noted. There's a whole entire key on the front. So let me just keep flip-flopping this about until we find the page that we're looking for. Here we go. We don't have to worry about rounding the ends. We're gonna have our own rounded ends. Owl punch. Oh, we need an owl. We need an owl. An owl. Owl? Is it an owl or an owl? Owl. Owl. A-W-L. I had to draw a little picture because I know that in the storm I'll be like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Hold on, it's somebody's heaven. Oh, widescreen John. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Lucian's Film Games. Let's see what. Introducing Return to Monkey Island, a new game by Ron Gilbert coming in 2022. Wow. People are like, didn't Monkey Island 2 end with the revelation that Monkey Island only exists in a child's imagination? Interesting. Interesting. I'm intrigued to know more. John, intrigued to know more. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. The sleet and the hail. Intrigued to know more. Sorry, some things come in as emergency on the Discord and I get them. Other things, not so much. This one little piece of paper that I'm trying to squeeze all my notes on, I realized that I have a large book right over here that I could be putting things into. Dr. Reactions, thank you so much for your follow. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I need more paper. Yeah, that's wild. Thank you for the photos. Because, like, I had an idea of what you were talking about, but, like, that's, like, a definite. These are the differences. So maybe what I thought the other day was ice. Wow. Hold up. Hold up. I need to double check that now. Hold on. If you guys are curious what I'm looking at, it's in the subscriber section. Okay, I definitely had sleet. Sleet. It was the translucent form that fell the other day when we were here. Sleet. Alright, so we did film unboxing of the supplies. So let me see here. We are looking to pick up Butterick pattern. Yes, yes, yes. And then also check out Simplicity pattern 3635, which I think is going to be out of print and I'm gonna have to order it elsewhere. Testing limits, hey hey. Came in on the Jelly ride and just got back to the PC. But I see you're a cosplayer. You got my follow just for that. Oh, well, thank you kindly, Testing, for that. We are adamantly cheering Jelly along with her Amsterdam TwitchCon. We, too, are dabbling in a TwitchCon endeavor, but we're going for San Diego. So, friends across the pond, hello to you. We are working on Maghda. I am literally going through and creating a shopping list. We picked up our boning and our twill tape. We've got some closures. Even though we are going with like a 17th century style panniers, we're going to definitely modernize it with a couple of its features. Really, I said it was because I didn't want to have to deal with bows and knots, as well as, you know, tying things up. Just lazy. I didn't want to tie things over and over and over again. But we've got some plastic closures for the insides. We're talking about doing tie pockets. But I'm not sold on the fabric for my tie pockets. If I can find something interesting for the tie pockets, awesome. If not, I am going to create an embroidery pattern. We'll digitize it and put it on there. Plastic! Plastic covered steel. I'm an East Coast cosplayer preparing for Steel City this next weekend. Oh! Well, may the cosplay overlords be forever looking down upon you in your endeavors that you don't have to pull one of those all-nighters the day before you leave. Hoggle we rich flow. East Coast here too. Ayo. The next convention that we will be attending is going to be Astronomicon. Oh gosh, how did you, Jeff? You're a mind reader. Astronomicon here in Michigan, my home state in Livonia, the Metro Detroit area. Steel City, I do have a couple friends that had ventured to Steel City. It's been a minute though. It's definitely been a minute. Trying to think. Yeah, no. So much fun. So, can one assume that you're entering their cosplay contest? Costume was done last Halloween. Wham, bam, ready for this convention. Working on accompanying proton pack. Nice. So it's anything now is just gravy on top of an already delicious meal. delicious cosplay meal. Ugh, yum. Alright, so we've got the pants. I need to pick up. It was going to be one side, so I need to pick up at 1 yard. So I need for black suiting. I'm gonna need 1 yard of it. Now, a part of me thinks since the black suiting's also going to be what we're gonna be making our no, definitely. The black suiting, which would be the inside that we're gonna be. I'm gonna do one. No, I'm gonna do 1.5 yards. I don't want to deal with dye plots later on, and then we're gonna do a 1 yard of our over cotton. I already have the fusing. I've got plenty then of interfacing for the time for what we need. We've got the twill tape. I'll be making the bias tape. We've got the grommets. We said that we needed an owl, a WL, instead of just using something random that I have lying around the shop. It's just time. The last time I used an owl was back in the 90s when I was underwater basket weaving. Oh. Those are the good times. Hung out with Mama Dis quite a bit during those days. I mean, obviously I did. I was in elementary school and middle school. But, yeah! I need 90 inches of bootlacing. Black bootlacing. Now, I'm gonna hold off. But I should take note of if I get the bootlacing at Joanne Fabrics, or even better yet, how much bootlacing? Okay, so there's one here. How much did they? Satin ribbon. Oh, they used ribbon. Because I'm going to say I'm going to probably need the exact same for the neck corset, and you don't want any of your laces to be different from one another. I would like to also make clips that hook on to the end of the oh, that would just be extra butter. Underwater basket weaving, is that a thing? Yes. So the only reason that it's called underwater basket weaving is because you have to soak your reeds underwater. So when you go in, you see the ladies and they've got those tubs on the table full of water and like reeds of wood, like for baskets. That is underwater basket weaving. They are under the water. For some of the bottoms to get the spokes to bend certain ways, you'll actually soak the bottom of the basket and be shaping and forming it underneath the water as you work. So like with this one here, to get some of the rotations and the bends, to get the reeds to fold over the top without cracking, you'll just flip it upside down and soak it in the water for a little bit. And it's called underwater basket weaving. I got a couple of baskets like that around here. Now you know. I totally sounds like you sit in the tub. I've done that before with leather tooling, pretty much. It's kind of the same thing where you gotta soak your leather before you can tool it. That way it's more pliable. The same thing with the wood reed. Yeah. Too funny. Neck 2. And then we said we need new sewing needles. I need universal sewing needles, to be completely honest. Universal sewing needles. I think I have like 1.5 left. That's a horrible way of putting it, but yes. And then we can take this off of here. We'll just put it there for now. Make sure I got everything. We are going to be putting more on this. Yes to grommets. I'm not doing the center. No. I've got DMCA floss because we are going to floss the ends. Even though we do have the extra, like the little nubbins to assist, the reason you would thread and floss your ends is to prohibit the metal from pushing out. However, or like pushing and ripping through. However, these metal little guys here are supposed to stop that from happening. If I just floss them, it just adds a little decorative finish. It just looks good. It looks like a little extra, oh, you didn't need to do that, but you did that anyways, huh? So yeah, all the little extras. And then we should look for... pocket ties fabric. And then the twill tape that we use for the base is going to be different than the twill tape that we use for the waist, or for the painter. It's going to be different than the twill tape that we use for the waistband. I'm going to need a little thicker. We can do the box weave for the waistband if we use the herringbone weave for the interior. Oh, we could then do a decorative stitch on the outside of that. Ooh. We do it in black and then we do a no, because then that would snag. Already by putting the, I guess unless we did them removable. No, we should make this just what it is. For what it is. Because you could, no one's going to see them anyways, even if you used it for a different cosplay, right? Unless it's in the outside. Then you just have to make it... I think one could get committed for having a conversation with themselves like I am right now. I'm sorry if you guys feel left out, but I'm literally just having an argument about products in my head with myself. You know? Alright, pocket ties fabric. It would be 1 yard. And that could be anything. And then we're gonna need waist tape. I want it actually to be like 2 inches, but then I'm gonna have to tie it. Would have been great if we could do a corset bound waist. That would just been too much. We don't want it to be too big. She says. She says. Ah, ugh, I kicked it. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I kicked you. My bad. You know, here, you can, we're going to be using a lot of you, so please come here. Stay in my way. Let's get accustomed to you being in the way already, and I will get over it. All right. Well, I feel like it would not be this bulbous on the side. I'm looking at my designs for this corset that I am going to construct, and I gave my lady that I drew myself just some a bodacious bosom that is not at all what it would look like after it's been locked down via corset. So let's scale that back a bit. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better. Just having One of those what's going on here moments. Alright. I wasn't going to outline this on stream with you guys, but if I've got time, let's do it. And we will start with... Oh, okay. Glue stick stuck. Copy. You're a small... Let's just go with the Sharpie. So, what's everybody getting themselves into this Monday as I am drawing Victorian-inspired undergarments? What are you guys up to? Is the weather dreary out by you? Very much so a gray day here. I am currently outlining our drawing. Assisting me with my mental engineering, I am very much so a visual learner, even when it comes to my own artwork. So this is helping me. It's helping me figure out issues and problem solve some of the pieces and parts along the way. That I have an argument with myself. And just putting some arms down. Legs went down here. Just two little lines. Those are definitely legs. I am going to be working on getting an aerial camera. I'm going to try to see if we can get the Samsung up and going. Be right back. We will be here testing. Dreary weather check. I just want to take the kids outside, but it's cold and looking to rain. Oh, well, it is raining here. So, yeah, I hear ya. And to run out earlier, and I just, ugh. However, Mother Nature, if this assists with my spring planting, okay. Alright, so it's gonna be time to do the waist. Now I already said too that we are gonna crisscross them. I don't know how one would draw that ideally, so let's just do the best we can. That's all. That's all she wrote. Do the best you can. And I'll also at this time too put in some extra details that maybe I didn't note when we did the original drawing, because I can see it now. Alright. Before I draw out that painter side, let's do the sides of the corset. those go into the waistband. So this is what I'm working on right now. I'm using cross-hatching on some of my drawings to show depth and show that like this goes down and deep into almost kind of like how they do on patterns to show both the right and wrong face of the fabric. Yep. Pockets. My pleats. The front will come down. And then where is the... Oh, do I just draw a line? Yeah, we do. I'm like, do I gotta commit? I don't want to commit. Do I have to commit by drawing this line right now for these painters? My hands got clammy real quick with this line art. With our undergarments line art. Oh my goodness. Okay. Haha! One painter drawn. And what I did not draw was the corset that's gonna go underneath it. And I just ever so vaguely draw the body lines, just so I have an idea of where like that leg went. Where'd that leg go to exactly? Don't know. Draw leg lines, crease lines. Now for the underpants lines. Oh, Gojo-kun, how did you fit it all on one page? That's the real skill he didn't tell us all about. How'd you fit all those design plans on one page? And we'll draw this one out. Stretch reminder. I am luckily sitting like an adult. I draw that line. I will cap my pen. Oh, shoulder stretch. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that feels so nice. I'll even take that as a hydrate reminder too. Alright, and let's... Oh, there's that pocket on this side, so let's and I left a little vacancy in the paint area here where I can draw the pocket that's going to be inserted. And I don't know how I'm going to. I'm not sure how I'm going to draw that this opens up. Double cross it. And there will be double fold bias tape all around the edge of this. Piping if I have my way with it. I am now going to take this large eraser and erase all of my chicken scratches. Sorry, chickens, I didn't mean to throw shade your way. I'm sure that you have all the best intentions when you're scratching at the floor like that. Alright, instead of throwing all this on the floor like I want to, I'm gonna go to a trash can. Cool, copy. So here's everything that we are going to be making for her undergarments. From panties, to pockets, to painters, to corset. I sent you the info of the head seamstress with the castle course, hold on, you got this tongue. You know what? Wow. All right. Oh my gosh. We're gonna give that. We'll try again tomorrow on that one. Corsetry. Oh my goodness, that's I mean, you just kind of gotta laugh at yourself. I mean, just. Yep. Alright, let's see. Check in my mailbox. This is. I sent you the head seamstress at the castle. That's who I just thought you were sending me. I was like, yeah, how did you know that I wish I looked like that? I'm just Castle corsetry, but I can't click on castle corsetry, and I can't say it either. Let me see here. Castle corsetry. Not a thing anymore. Castle couture? Maybe that's what they'd moved it to. No? Castle corsetry doesn't exist anymore. But no, I will definitely, when I get to computer instead of checking on my phone like a crazy person. But interesting. Alright, so we are going to make some notes on here. Pocket access. Oh, I forgot a second waistband. Alright, we are going to be doing black high waist. Underwear. We are going to do, what was it? I said they were ending up being what century? Hold on, I made some notes about this so I didn't sound like a crazy person. 18th century plus historical pockets. I know they are tie pockets, heavy cotton and gormets, we got that. Tie pockets. Stardust sneaks out from behind and lurks. Shrubbery. I have kept you on the background whilst I grind. Are we making fancy underoos? We are making fancy underoos. We're making fancy caged underoos. You know, just the fanciest of underoos we could find. Well, we couldn't find them. So we're, yeah. Double fold bias tape. Embroider moss? Question mark. We are then going to be doing painters. They are 18th century. I mean, there's no way about it. We are going to be doing a moth, like, bum roll. Exactly what everybody wants to hear, right? Corset. Back tie corset only. Yes. Yes. I do want it black. These are going to be black. Origami fabric moss. hem, maybe. Maybe, baby. Does not have a gray coupon. Refreshes stream for BTTV. It's gonna be dehumidifier emptying session soon. Never ceases it. Really? Oh man. A dehu emptying stream. We were talking about getting a new dehu. One that will like self-drain, I know. Wild! Rolling with the big dogs. Alright. I think Maghda's undergarments are good to go. I'll just sign it, right? And put the 22. I did it in the armpit. Maybe I just have something about signing and drawing in armpits with you guys. So we've designed the plan for her underoos. I have an idea what we're going to be tackling. There's a couple little, some fabric that I need to pick up. But other than that, I think we got... I mean, I was hoping that we would have cut some fabric today. However, knowing that I didn't really know where we were going to be sitting with our corset, corsetry, I didn't want to get too ahead of myself. So no, I'm glad we've devised a solid plan in which to tackle this. We'll keep all of this together. I literally have two that's fine. We'll have plenty of boning. I'll check to see. I might have to pick up some more ends, but I think I can pick these exact same ones up from Amazon and not have to pay for the shipping on that. Because what? How many boning pieces do we need? Let me see here. For each of the lengths. Yeah, it just says for each of them. 12 overall marked stitches.